All right, what up, dudes? I got multiple requests to do a video on the foreign substance thing. Uh, we'll start the video off by saying I'm probably not the guy to ask their opinion on, just because there's a spider right there. I see it. It's outside. We're good. Because I don't use it, I'm kind of a mental midget when it comes to like having some sort of excess tack on the ball when I throw. I've always kind of been that way. There has been an instant. One time I used essentially a foreign substance in the game of baseball, and it was a spring training outing in 2013 in Florida. It was super windy, had no grip on the ball. I used sunscreen rosin, and thought that was the most crazy thing ever. So I guess there's one thing I can say and can elaborate on is like the foreign substance thing, and I don't even look at like sunscreen rosin as like a foreign substance, dude, just because it's been around the game for so long. Like bullpen bags will have sunscreen rosin. I don't look at that as a foreign substance. Now, I've done plenty of spin rate tests and like experiments in the off season with like all my data, and you won't believe the increases in particular data just by like chewing gum, just by like having a blow pop or a Jolly Rancher, or like very little things like that that can influence the spin. Now, I think the biggest misconception to like the everyday fan would be that, all right, well, you can increase your spin 300 RPMs, but is that making you a better pitcher, a better version of yourself? Some instances, yes. Some instances, maybe not. My whole kind of thing with the foreign substance deal and leveling the playing field, which I think is a good call, is like when you have a guy that went from having, say an average vertical break on his heater to now all of a sudden he's in the top 1%, or from a data analytics standpoint, someone's slider went from decent, average, to now the best slider in the game from a data standpoint, which is giving that guy multiple opportunities as he progresses throughout his career, whereas you have the other guy that might not get an opportunity now because of that whole playing field. Now, look, it's all the same thing in terms of like the steroid era, though, right? Like, that's where you get into really thick, deep, interesting conversations when you start making those comparisons. I've heard a lot of theories from guys in terms of like just saying, hey, everything's legal, let's go get it. I don't know if I agree with that. I understand that it's going to be a difficult process to level the playing field as best as possible. I'm kind of on the side of what Bauer says with making a device or having something that gets the balls a lot better than what they are, and then I can relate to that as well. Pitching on an all-turf field here in 2021 in indie ball has been brutal. It's been absolutely brutal, and there's been multiple occasions where, I'll be completely honest, I've thought about getting some stick because the balls are just so slippery. And I've talked to a lot of hitters throughout my journey because I've always found this stuff very interesting, and I think a lot of hitters will tell you, like, do whatever you got to do to like not hit me in the head with a ball. Like, get a grip, right? Get a grip of the ball. Now that's where obviously you have the fun, interesting conversations, because there's always that fine line of like, all right, what is getting a grip on a ball and what is enhancing your pitch repertoire? So there's that. Or just you legalize one little substance, right? You legalize one thing that everyone can use, and you put it through trials and tests and see that it doesn't influence too much of like excess spin or whatever. And then you can just say, all right, that's on the back of the mound. All right, that's in the dugout or whatever. Who knows? But as I mentioned, I'm not like the best guy to ask, just because I don't know. I try not to do it. Don't really have I mean, I see it obviously day in and day out. And it's interesting and it's tricky because you have some guys that are making themselves a drastically better pitcher by just putting a little good on their finger. And I understand from their point of view as well because it has been around the game for so long that you can't knock them for wanting to put themselves in the best possible situation to have long-term success. So, I mean, I get it from both sides. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting moving forward. But that's what I got for you guys. This couch is not comfortable. I don't know if you thought it looked comfortable, but it's not. All right. Maybe you enjoyed that. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know your opinions, what you got. Maybe you have a theory on what could work, what couldn't. It's interesting, though, as we progress and see everything changing now. All right, guys. Much love. God bless. See ya.